1, 2, 3, go. Okay, well, it's been a few days since I've worked in my Furious notebook, and I woke up this morning feeling quite crusty. I snapped at the person I love, and now I have a migraine, and I'm just waiting for it to subside a little bit. So I thought that I would start off with a bit of migraine color. This is a color that makes my face hurt when I have a migraine. And I often question whether or not my migraines are real, if maybe I'm just imagining the pain. When you don't have one, you think it's not really that bad, is it? And then you realize that when you do have one, it is. It is actually. It's very painful. It also makes it hard to think. It makes your emotions really raw. It makes everything just more difficult. Okay, so that's kind of like a migraine-y color that's hurting my eyes right now. And then I'm going to follow it up with some of the color of my emotions. And this is a printmaking ink. It's called Block Lino Printing Ink from Brian Clegg. And like many things in my studio, it was given to me by a friend. It was very kind and very lovely, and I love very much, just like the book. And here's today's entry. Now I'm using a brayer for printmaking and various other things. I've been doing some lino printing lately, not lino printing, sorry, mono printing lately on gel, which is really, really fun. And I'm starting to work on some stuff for an exhibition coming up. I'm also looking for some galleries to take on my work in Canada, especially in the Ontario region. So that I can do that during the summer. So I'm kind of going to Canada for the summer this year. And, oh, that looks good. Yeah, it's a nice coverage. The lino printing ink is very. I love how it goes on with the brayer, and I love how most things go on with the brayer actually. I love how smooth it gets and how complete the coverage is, and it dries really quickly. Now I'm trying to squeeze it all out, but I'm not sure why, because I have more. So I don't really need to conserve paint in the same way, or ink, or whatever you want to call it, in the same way. As I might do with something that's more scarce. Get a nice even spread there. And there we go. The only thing I don't love about this ink, maybe it's the other one that I used that didn't come off the glass as easily. Actually, I think it was the screen printing ink that didn't come off as easily. But it gives us a nice coverage, and it is a good indication of, while I'm waiting for the meds to kick in, the meds which potentially might be giving me brain damage, while I'm waiting for the meds to kick in, I'm going to see a doctor again on Thursday and try and explain everything again and figure out what's going on. While I'm waiting for that to happen, and while I'm just taking my medication, which makes the pain go away, though it makes me no less coherent. It makes it difficult to remember how to say words. There we go. This is a beautiful display. Kind of blank, kind of flat, made up of many layers. That's pretty much how today's going. You know what? I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. Or not. Maybe I'll just put a piece of paper between it. paper between it. I'm gonna do another one. Yeah, vent here. Okay, here we go. Skip the migraine today, because migraines suck. Breathe through it. The pain will be gone soon. Be able to breathe without it hurting soon. There's lots of different kinds of migraines, just like there's lots of different kinds of paint, lots of different kinds of venting. Mine have increased in volume and veracity in recent years. Yesterday, we were allowed, by the kindness of the government's heart, I'm sure. It's okay, it's not sticking too much, but they have it rolled on that side, so we'll see how that goes. More paint. To take our masks off. It's the first time in Hong Kong in 3 years. I'm wearing masks since January 2020. And although I care about people's health and my own health, and I want to support people who wear masks. I'm not getting sick of them. And it's been nice. I'm wearing lipstick, which is really lovely. Very nice to wear lipstick. And it's just the way things go. Okay. Yeah. This is probably too thick for actual printmaking, but that's okay. I'm just doing my emotions, venting in my furious notebook. This might seem a little cynical, maybe some, or like a laugh, but there's a lovely siren for us. But I have been